Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new series of Pokemon X battles. This is my first video against my friend Owen. This is a single battle which I'm happy to say that I cannot tell you whether I win or lost until the end. You will see at the end. I just want to say that one of us forfeited at the end. So at first the battle begins. I threw out my Giratina and he threw out his Charizard. Now, at the beginning, I used Shadow Force, and he used Dragon Claw, but missed because of my Shadow Force. And then my Shadow Force hit him. Luckily enough, I didn't miss, and he almost died. Then he used Dragon Claw, which is super effective, but lucky enough did not do very much damage to me. Then I used Shadow Force again, vanishing, so his next move would have missed. And him being very angry about this now, well, he used Fly, which I was actually not expecting. I was expecting another Dragon Claw, so my one missed and he hit, so that was good tactic from him. So then I used Dragon Tail, I think it was, and killed him, or Dragon Claw. Well, I killed him. So then he sent out his Exenos. Now obviously I would lose this battle because I am a Dragon type against his Exenos. So but I didn't switch out because I thought I was actually faster, and I was going to use Shadow Force, but then he actually defeated me. So I sent out my Gyarados next, my brand new Gyarados that I just got off GTS like 5 minutes before this battle. So then he used Thunderbolt, which I was not expecting actually, a Thunderbolt which took me out. So then, but it didn't quite defeat me. So I used Ice Beam, but even with a critical hit didn't do much. So I pulled him back and sent out Exenos. Now normally my Exenos loses to his Exenos in out before friendly battles, but I've given it a new move, and I had a new tactic for this. So I used Geomancy, I think it's pronounced, which is signature move, which does the same amount as I think as 2 Calm Minds, but it does take 2 turns to do so. He attacked me, it was super effective, then I did it again. Now for me to survive, he had to not use that move again, or me survive with red HP. And everything rose sharply, which meant that I actually survived from his move because my special defense had rose sharply twice. And my speed. He withdrew his Exenos because he knew now that any one of my moves would defeat him easily. But he sent out Giratina, which I thought was very silly. So, Moonblast took him out. Next, I was lucky enough for him. I remember this. He was lucky and he sent out his Exenos. Now obviously my Exenos had a big upper hand because of that Geomancy, which raised everything massively. So, one Moonblast and he's gone, even though it's not very effective because of him being Fairy type as well. Then he sent out Lucario. Now, I was silly enough to use Outrage. He had Mega Evolved it. This was actually mine. I traded it to him just before this battle. Now, see, I used Outrage forgetting that he was a Steel type, which was very silly of me. I wasn't quite doing well today. And so then, he defeated me with Aurora Sphere, and I was gone. So I had to send out my next Pokemon, which was Yeltavax. Now this should be quite an easy defeat, quite an easy win against this Lucario, because obviously I am a legendary, he is not, but he is Mega Evolved, which basically makes him a legendary. I use Oblivion Wing, which also heals me. It's one of my favourite moves actually, probably my favourite flying type move. He withdrew it and sent out his Dialga, which I actually was not expecting. I was expecting him to keep his Lucario in, but I used Oblivion Wing, which did do very small damage, but healed me. Now, so then I used Dragon Rush, which did about half his damage. And he used Wall of Time, which did not defeat me. Then, while he was recharging, I used Dragon Rush again, almost being defeated and considering that I am faster, and predicting another Dragon Rush, I used Phantom Force, meaning that he missed, and then, while he was recharging, I defeated him. And then finally, he sent out his Palkia. Within me almost defeating him with one last move, Dragon Rush, they very cowardly went out, and in the end